has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Already here, they're audible to something else. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. You look at this Raiders defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Allen going to change the look here. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Incomplete. The Bills at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And that nearly an interception here on its opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Allen going to run with it. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Allen going to run with it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Mecole Hardman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away. You look at this Buffalo defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early, chip away at their timing.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. And it's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago. Add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Now Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And got his man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 40-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
2nd and 3. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big play there for Vegas. 55 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Allen now looks to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
56, 56. Alert. We go.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be second down.
It's second down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now he fires deep for Shakir. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir with a second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Raiders 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Raiders.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills 30.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
A quick throw completed, but I think the ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. The ball comes out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On play action, Allen. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Cannot get away, and down he goes. Max Crosby in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Allen going to throw. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw here. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down.
And the Raider first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
And the Las Vegas first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
They'll try to run for it with Jeanty. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Back to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Joseph connects on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Allen. And the Raiders have got him. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a touchdown to that lead now since they're facing 2nd and 20+. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back
Let's see what kind of play call they come up with here.
Throwing on second and long. Allen. They'll look down the field here for Kincaid. And that's caught inside the 35. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. Throw left side to Kincaid. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. They'll throw now on the final play. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. They're going to try and throw. That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, 58 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Allen. Shakir holds it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Alert!
To throw, it's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yards.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Under pressure, they got him again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it. And that's going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Round 80. Middle. We go.
From the gun, it's Allen. And his throw here is incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And that goes for a gain of 31.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go up top again. Touchdown! Brock Bowers, 49 yards. And the Raiders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
The kick is good.
Joseph connects on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
Allen going to audible to a different look.
Hey, tight.
Operating from the gun, Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Third and 12. Here's Allen to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. From the 21, here's the 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this 3rd down play.
Yeah, they're going dime.
Nike,
Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Vegas. 63 yards.
Raiders first down.
They'll set up to throw. They'll get this out to Genty. Touchdown Raiders. Ashton Genty from 3 yards out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Half. 56. That's it. Alert. That's it.
To the air, Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's complete to Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And the Bills first down.
Allen going to change this at the line.
23-yard line.
Alert. Off 52. Regular, middle. What's that?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
9-yard line.
Look out.
Now Allen again. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Touchdown! A big play there. 59 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Half 85.
up the middle. It's Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10.
Now they'll change things up.
Alert! All 52. Regular.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. He finds his running back open downfield. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Here's first and 10.
56.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Alert!
Here's Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And partner, a tie game in the fourth quarter. You and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Allen. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
319.
Now Allen going to change it up. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. This to almost certainly win the football game. The kick by Bass is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. Back to throw. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
19 tight. 79 Broncos. Warriors set.
Back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. with 2 seconds left in regulation. This to force overtime. And his kick is right there. It's good, and this game is tied. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So the Raiders are going to get the football first here in the overtime session as we are back underway. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Genti. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Short throw caught by Bowers. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, it's Genti.
Oh, that's been the beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle. How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
19 Titans, 79 Broncos, 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
They're going to look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session. Final minute of overtime. Remember, of course, no double overtime. So it's a tie if it ends like this. It's 2nd down. A run out of the gun with Genti. And he's able to get this inside the 10 down to the 9. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. The kick by Joseph is good. And they have regained the lead.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close